just saw a bus, right? And I thought it was gonna say 5, but there's no number on it because I'm assuming the night is over. Well, how about while I'm assuming the bus is number 5, there's a U-Haul driving behind it. So I think I found my energy. I used to be and, you know, and the reason why the reason why I didn't say this is because I kind of didn't. I had this persona with me for like such a long time that I couldn't remember if this was true or not. Anytime I would try to be quiet, it just felt like everybody wanted me to be loud because that's what they know me as. But just because they know me as that doesn't mean that's who I am. Maybe that's who they met me as. And who's to say that that's the real me? People are like, they're so much nicer to me. People be so sweet to me, like when I'm operating in like, and I'm not saying like I'm doing this on purpose. Like I just literally found myself being tired and drained lately because, you know, I'm fasting. It's a lot of spiritual warfare where my energy is just not up there. But I still manage to be nice to people despite what I'm going through mentally and spiritually. And it's like, when I'm talking all soft and kind, people are so sweet. To make a long story short, because the last clip that I did of this like 5 minutes, and I think that y'all would actually just like to hear me talk. I feel like the Holy Spirit's telling me like they just want to hear you. And you know what? I guess that's my old mind, because my old mind would be like, hurry up and cut, so, you know, to keep it interesting. To be honest, I've been having like such an identity crisis for a long time now. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's even been past the identity crisis episode. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's kind of obvious. And to say it like this, like I was saying in the take earlier, maybe the persona, that bright, outgoing, super energetic persona that I created was somebody that I took from my YouTube, you know, because that version of me is a character that I created for YouTube, and I kind of took him offline and made him into something like a dialed down version of that, to the point where even though it's dialed down, it's still not me. I did it for the vlogs because I felt like, you know, that's how I had to be to captivate people. And then I guess that because I was having those issues in my real life, I thought that if I was acting that type of way, I would, you know, also, you know, get people to want to be my friend or talk to me or pay attention to me, whatever the case was back then for me. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, here, if I had like this on YouTube, surely people would follow and subscribe and like and all of these things. Surely if I act like this, but maybe not too much like this, you know, internet personality that I've created, you know, the same effects will happen to me in real life. When the truth is, people have told me, oh, you're quiet, you talk so proper, like people used to gravitate toward you. It's like I'm finally, and you know what? I had a post on my Instagram, right? And I talked about this on the vlogs before and cut it because I didn't see the significance of it, but now I do. I had a post that I had seen, and I even posted it, and I'll make sure that I post it somewhere where you guys know, maybe under Daytime tab on my IG highlights, where it was kind of like, maybe your healing is you unlearning all of the stuff that was added to you from the world or whatever it was, to becoming who you were. You know what I'm saying? It was basically saying, you know, losing all of these crappy things that happen to you to get to who you actually are. Something that I've been dealing with also mentally is like, you can't say that you're confident if you're not able to say that if you're not wearing makeup. And I'm like, ooh. But then, like, it's like, I know once I go and get my jaw realigned and this discoloration off my face, I'll be fine. First of all, I'm thinking about just getting braces or something. You know what I'm saying? Something in my mouth to like basically realign my lips together. Because when I used the back camera, I was not aware of how separated my lips are. I just want to fix my jaw. I just want a symmetrical face. That's literally all I want. I just want a undiscolored, symmetrical face. It's kind of hard for me to let go of this persona that I created because I can't. It's like when you live in a persona for so long, when you start to like detach yourself from it, it's like, it feels weird. It feels like you're letting your real self go, but really you're shedding off who you really never were. But it's hard for you to tell because you've been living in such a facade for such a long time. And that's what's happening with me right now. With me letting that version of me go, the loud, feeling like I have to overdo it to do this, to do that, to get attention, to get those followers, to get those subscribers on my social media, because I'm always underperforming, being overlooked, nobody clicking on my videos, you know, just creating this weird character of myself, really, just me on 10, you know, taking it online and then offline, even though offline it was, you know, me doing the most, but not as, no, not doing the most like I was doing on YouTube. All of that to say is just that I just found myself overperforming for success in this life, success in friendships. Wow. I just find myself overperforming for every single thing in my life. For those YouTube followers and stuff, for those friendships in real life, for those relationships and the attention that I want, because I'm so used to people looking over me. When the fact of the matter is when I'm doing none of that, is when all of those things flow to me. When people are super kind to me, even though I'm not looking at it, when people seem to look at me the most, you know what I'm saying? When I'm my most confident, because confidence isn't loud, confidence is quiet, and that's me, quiet. I just think that I've created this over-performing character that I've applied to every aspect of my life, to the point where I can't see that I don't have to be any of those things, and I'm still gonna get what God has for me.